So welcome everyone. Welcome to Physics by Aryan. I am Aryan Mehra this side. I have just to introduce myself. I have done my MSc Physics from IIT Delhi this year, and now I am pursuing my PhD degree from IISc Bangalore in the nanoscience. So if any one of you want to discuss any of those things, you feel free to message me or text me anytime. But today we want to discuss New Year resolutions. So first of all, Happy New Year to all of you who are in the live session and who will watch this as a recorded session. So New Year is here, and we actually every year we want to begin with the fresh start. That's a very good thing, and we all every year we make a New Year resolutions. And this year I decided I will take this session on the first day of the year so that you actually it helps you that what kind of resolutions you should make if you are a STEM student. If you don't know what STEM is, it means science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So if you are physics, chemistry, engineer, mathematics student, or any fundamental science student, then this video is very helpful for you. I am expecting that you are at least in your BSc. I think this video won't be much useful for the people below BSc. I'm expecting that you will be in the BSc first year, second year, third year, or MSc first year, second year, and it is equally useful for any person who is in PhD. Okay. So these resolutions are basically for those people who are going from their teenage to the adult age. Let's say you are more than 19 years of age, 18, 19, but you are still less than 25, 26 years of age, right? So how do we make this transition? No one teaches you in university, college, that what are the things that will make you actually important. For now, we only know that qualify this competitive exam. But what do you think? Competitive exams is a only way to success in India? So unfortunately, it's not. But we are taught in this way that you have to qualify with a very good rank in order to have a very good career and so on. You will not get good universities. You will not get. What if I could get a good university? What to do in that university? And what if I do not get a good university? I do not want to qualify exams. Am I a useless person? No. So how you can actually become a very important part of this economy, or you can say for your country, and you can have a very successful career. This you should know. This I have came today to discuss. So I have actually 5 resolutions which you should take. I will definitely recommend you to take each and every of these 5 resolutions. Okay, but show your creativity in this. Okay, it's not that one I'm very strictly giving you the resolution. Okay, lose 10 kg weight. It's not like that. We are not here to make a childish resolutions. I will study every day for 8 hours. I will wake up at this time. I will sleep at this time. These things are never possible. Okay, we are here to take a very practical resolutions which can be fulfilled and which can actually help in the real life, and it has helped a lot of people unconsciously. Okay, so let's see. So before we begin with what resolutions we should take, we should first understand what resolutions are. So resolutions are, so can anyone tell me what resolutions are? If you want to mention what are resolutions? Okay, what do you think? What are resolutions? If you want to tell me. Anyone?
So from
What do you say, Vedika? Okay, yeah. Repeat again. Resolutions are what?
certain promises.
Yeah. So it are promises. Okay. So resolutions are promises. What else? What do you think? What else? Promises. Okay.
Things we want to achieve in life.
Activities we want to do, right? Activities we want to do. What else?
Expectations.
What do you think? What are resolutions?
Goals.
Goals. Okay. So here I just wanted to know this word, goals. So that's what I have came here. That's why we are discussing the definition of resolutions. So resolution can be anything, but it cannot be a goal. So think like that. Do not make a resolution that I will achieve this result. I will achieve this result. This is not a resolution. Okay, you will qualify this exam. This is not a resolution. You will lose 10 kg of weight. This is not a resolution. Do not do a resolution about an outcome. It's not about outcome. Resolution is nothing about outcome. You can take a resolution that I will study for 10 hours every day. I'm not recommending you to take these kind of resolutions, but let's say I will study 10 hours a day and prepare for this exam. This can be your resolution, but this cannot be your resolution that I will score under 50 rank. That's an outcome. That's a result. So resolution is not about a result. Resolution is about doing things that is under your control. You can take the actions that is under your control. Results and outcomes are actually not under your control. No one in this world can say if you study this many hours, then you will qualify the exam. No one in this world can say about any exam. Even an examiner of that exam cannot say that. So always when we talk about resolutions, always think about your actions. What actions you will take this year. Do not think about what goals I will achieve. Whenever you're sitting and making the list of resolutions, always make the list of resolutions and goals together. So you clearly know that these are my resolutions, my actions, and these are my goals. So these I want to achieve, results I want to achieve, and these are the activities which I want to put in. Okay, so these should be very clear in the mind. So now let's begin. Now you are in an adult age. Okay, believe me, you are in an adult age. If you think 19, 20, 21, 22 is not an age to earn money, then you are a stupid person. You are not living up to the global market. Okay, so that's why our first resolution is financial start, financial beginning. Most of you here haven't earned a single rupee so far in your life. Can you raise your hand who has earned any money so far in their life? It should not be scholarship or a pocket money. It should be earned money. Raise your hand if you have earned money so far. And you are less than 23. Okay, good. Very nice. 5 people have earned. So still 31 to 30 people have not earned any money. So how we can earn this money? How we can actually begin our financial start? How we actually start our financial journey this year? For most of you, you think that financial journey begins, for example, we will complete our education and then we will have a job and that will be the beginning of our financial start, financial beginning. But that is completely wrong idea. You should have a financial beginning throughout your life, not starting from now. And you should actually have many sources of income, and you should also have a source of income while you are studying. That is very important. Very, very important. So how do we can actually start our financial beginning? So I want you to give one assignment, one resolution which you can take. So resolution is very simple resolution. Think about your favorite meal. Okay, just one meal. For example, I will go to this restaurant and eat this. For example, I will eat buffet dinner. I will do a buffet dinner at, let's say, Radisson Blue Hotel, which is a 5-star hotel. I will go there and eat a buffet dinner. Then think about the people with whom you want to go. Let's say you want to go with your family. Your family has parents and a brother or a sister. So you will go like a family of 4 or 5 people, right? Now think how much it will cost you. So let's say it will cost you 5,000 rupees. You will order a buffet. You can go to Zomato and check how much it costs for one person to eat in this restaurant. Very easily you can know these numbers. So you know like 3,000, 4,000 it will cost me on food, some taxes and etc. And then cost of going to that restaurant, transportation, and it will total cost me 5,000, 6,000 rupees, whatever number it comes out. Let's say it comes out 15,000. Your If it comes out, it comes out. Let's say you want to go with your friends, not family, or someone else, someone special in your life. So think about that. One day, one meal, just one meal I'm asking, and with your favorite people, where you want to go. Write that, write that down clearly that I want to go to this restaurant with these people. Do not write the date, but this year I want to do this. Okay. So then write, it will cost me approximately this much money. So do not write less money, just keep 500, 1000 extra. Okay, so that it should not be a problem for you on that day. Okay, then now you have to fix a time limit of 1 to 3 months. 1 to 3 months, not more than that. 1 month to 3 months. And now you should be able to think about a plan to earn that much money. Earn that much money. If your cost is 5000, how you can earn 5000 rupees in next 1 to 3 months. That's it. You don't have to think about uh, it is only one time money. It's not a job. It will affect my education. Do not think about all these things. Just earn this money. Think about the plans. There are many ways. You can do freelancing. Okay, you can teach people, you can make a YouTube channel, so on and so forth. You can do trading, you can invest your money. If you have already some money, you can do many things. Actually, do not ask that without job how we can earn money, because in today's world I am giving you very clear image. 13-year of age kids, 13-year of age kids are earning lakhs of rupees in their life per month. They are earning in lakhs. 13-year students, people, small kids are earning in lakhs per month. You have 12-year plus education. Okay, you did 12 classes, first to 12 classes at least you have done. Then BSc 1 2 3 4 5 years. Okay, so you have more than 12 year of education, more than 12 years of education. And if you are not able to buy even a one meal for yourself, then you have to ask yourself, is this education worth my time? Should I do more education? If after 13, 14, 15 years of education, if I cannot earn one meal for myself, just one meal at my favorite restaurant with my favorite people, then what am I doing actually? And how my father is actually giving me food to eat 3 times a day? Why I can't earn just one meal for myself? If you keep thinking these questions, if you go on Google with these questions, trust me, 1 month is a very big time. You can earn this much money in even less than that, because people are willing to pay you. But our approach is wrong. We are telling them to give us the job. They don't want you to pay every month on a very fixed salary, but they want you to pay. Do their work, whatever they want, do that, and then get earn the money. Why I'm saying just earn this money? Why? Because it will start your financial journey, and once your financial journey is started, then it is very hard to stop this financial journey. Let me give you a very brutal truth. Very brutal truth. You are all planning to go to IITs, IISc, ISERs, and so on and whatnot, bar, BARC jobs, and so on and so forth. Okay, top McKinsey job and Infosys jobs, so on and so forth. But let me give you a very clear idea. 90%, not 90, more than 80% of youngsters, what happens to them? Their education stops at the, let's say they have completed their masters. Whatever they were planning in the masters goes completely wrong. They do not qualify any exam. Okay, this is a very brutal reality. Okay, they do not qualify an exam. You can take any state university, government university, and you can see that this is happening to the people there. Okay, so they have not got any job. So now when their parents say now you have to earn the money, now you have to earn the money, then what they do, what do they do? They just take up the small jobs and in very next month they start earning. It's very less earning, I know, 15,000, 20,000 only, but they start earning from the very next month. And just 1 month ago, that person didn't knew that how to earn money. And within 1 month he starts earning. It's a very small amount. Just imagine if that person would have started earning during his education only, then he wouldn't be at this position right now. For girls, most of the times they get married, and it's still a reality in India. Okay, you don't have to be offensive on that, but it's a reality in India. And the boys, many times, most of the youngster boys are doing the employment for which they are overqualified. They have the master's degree and doing the jobs of less than 20,000 rupees, because then they have to do the job. Okay, then there is no option. When it will be a thing on you, na, that you have to do a job, because after master you have to earn money. Okay, then you will earn money. Everyone earns money in this world. Okay, you can think of any failure person also, he earns money. Okay, so then what happened? Because now he knows he has to earn money. And as a student in India, we think we don't have to earn money, so we don't think about the ways to earn the money. That's a problem. And you have to agree with me on that. So you have to begin your financial journey. Once you begin your financial journey, I promise you, you will not stop. This will not stop for you. You will pay for your own fees. You will pay for your own expenses. Very soon you will be paying for your family expenses. And very soon you will be starting your own family. And this financial independence will actually allow you to do all those things which you actually want to do. So get this financial independence. Start your financial journey this year only and earn yourself a one meal by whatever you need to do. I don't care if you are your family background is not good, okay, or if your parents are strict, or maybe you do not have enough resources, you live in a village. All of you can earn the money. All of you. Even if you do not have a bank account yet, still you can earn the money. Okay, so you have to think of those ways. If a 13-year-old kid can earn lakhs of rupees, you can earn 5,000. So any questions still here on the financial journey beginning? So is all the things making relevance to you? Do you all agree with me on these things? Or anything else you want to say? Is it
Yes, sir.
making sense, everyone?
Can you suggest some uh,
Yes, sir.
easy ways we can earn money from home, like you said, freelancing or something like that? Any
Very.
other?
Yes. So you should watch one video I have uploaded already. How to earn money and values in your life. Okay, it's already uploaded on YouTube. I have discussed many ways in that how you can start your financial earning. That will be much better. And one more thing, just go on Google. Just go on Google. Very soon you will find a way. Very soon. This is how it started with me. Okay, when I was in BSc, I just qualified BSc. I was still in my final semester. My IIT JAM result came. I qualified IIT. I was free at that time. I started looking in Google, and trust me, within 4 months I was able to earn my tuition fees of IIT. I self-financed my entire fees of IIT, hostel, living expenses, mess, everything within 4 months. Within 4 months. And I had no idea till that time that how to earn money. Once it starts for you. It's keep on going. But you have to start small, just one meal for yourself. That should be the initial goal. My first goal was I will just earn that much money that I can pay for my mobile recharge and small expenses. That's it. But you can see it ended up I ended up earning that much money that I can afford my own education of MSc, IIT. IIT MSc is very expensive. Okay, so any question till here? Does this make all sense? Do you think that we should start earning, or do you think no, it's time to education, still education? Let's know. What do you think? Is it making sense to you? Everyone, tell me, is it making sense to you? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Is it making sense?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay, very nice. Any question till here? If you have, please go ahead. Okay.
What's your first earning?
What's my?
What's your first earning?
What do you ask? What's my?
What's your first earning?
What's my first earning? My first earning came from Sheg actually. I solved few problems and I actually earned like 31,000 rupees in my first month. Okay. Yeah, that was my first earning. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we should move forward. Any questions? No questions? If you have asked, you feel free to ask. Okay, so I hope that first resolution you all will take, that you all will begin your financial journey this year. And very best of luck for that. Now, second journey is skills. Now, these days, competitive exams are very important, but addition to that, there should be skills which we should have in us. And I actually realized this at a very later stage of my life. I didn't focus on skills during my BSc or MSc. And I think most of the students do not do that. But what kind of skills that you can actually learn and that are very easy to learn. So first of all, you should, if you are a physicist, you should have experimental skills. First of all, that's very important. You should go to your, wherever you are doing BSc, MSc, you should know at least 5-10 tools which you can operate. For example, you should know how to use microscope. If microscope is almost in all the universities, you can get an access of microscope very easily. I will again tell you what to do if you are given a microscope, what to do on that microscope. I will give you, I will give you an example. Raman spectroscopy, it's available in many universities. Okay, XRD machines, it's almost available in all the university. Lasers are available very easily. Electronics, for electronics, you don't even have to go to universities. There are many markets in your city where people are doing electronics, right? People are fixing your televisions, people are fixing your mobile phones. How they are doing it? Circuitry, all is circuitry. You need to know how to do soldering. Soldering, if you don't know, you should look for it. Soldering, cryostats means working at the low temperatures, refrigerators, and so on. There are so many tools which are available in the university. If you are in a standard university, even in a standard university or a college, you must have an engineering department in your university. And in any engineering department, there are many tools which you can learn. So try to learn those tools. How do we learn the tool? That's the most important part. How do you go and learn microscope? Just start playing with microscope? No. So you should make projects for yourself. Learn in the form of projects. Do not, if you can ask somebody to give you project, that is very good. Okay. Otherwise, you have to make projects for yourself. You can buy any microscope at the cost of 2000 to 5000 rupees. If you can't buy, your university will definitely have the microscope. You can do a very simple projects on microscope. For example, knowing the size of a human hair. Okay, it's in micron. You cannot find it by any other way. You have to use a microscope. Microscope magnifies the hair. Then you can easily find what is a diameter of your human hair. Do this for all your family members. Do find the size of your mother's hair, your sister's hair, your father's hair, and do the analysis actually. That what do you think? Your hair size and your father hair size is same. Then you can say, okay, the hair size depends upon gender. Okay, if your hair size is more than your sister's, then your mother has more, then your father has more. Then you can say the hair size depends upon the age. Okay, do this kind of analysis. Very simple. This actually makes you a good, you are thinking in terms of experimentally, that you have taken some data. How to take data? First thing in India is, whenever you want to take data, very first thing in India is where to take data, where I can find a microscope, where I can find Raman spectrometer, where I can find XRD. This is the main problem actually. So first of all, you have to find where I can get this. Second, what project I can do on this. Do not just go on that machine, find a project. On the tough tools, for example, lasers and anything. For lasers, you can do many optics experiment. for XRD machine, there are many materials which are very cheaply available in any of your university lab. For example, you can go in any materials lab and ask them to give them zinc oxide. You can ask them to give any of the simple oxide. It's like 10 rupees per kg. Okay, you can buy it yourself as well. No problem at all. Okay, and then people have actually completed PhDs on these simple materials. Go and do XRD. Talk to the teacher who is in charge of that XRD machine. Tell them that I want to do any project on that. What your PhD students are doing. Give me some work as well. Okay, do the projects. Go with PhD students. See how to use the tool. And whenever you go and use a tool, take an image of yourself with that tool. I will tell you why this is important. I will tell you in the third point, I will tell you, but I'm saying whenever you go and learn some experimental tool, do not forget to take an image of yourself with that tool. If it's an XRD machine, sit close to XRD machine, ask any person to take your image. If you are using microscope, take image with microscope. If you're using laser, take an image with laser. Whatever experimental tool you are learning, take an image with that yourself, your image, and then do some project. Do not just go 1-2 days on that and just look at how this tool is working. No, do a proper project from very beginning to the end. That this, let's say zinc oxide, I did the XRD of zinc oxide, this was my result, this is my analysis, then your project is end. And if possible, get a signature on that project by some faculty. Okay, any faculty. Just tell them it is for my own purposes. I will not use this for anything. You may note down a line as well that this is not for any official purpose. Just show them that this is what I have done. In this way, you are making contact with the people. Second, you are learning the experimental tools, which are extremely important if you want to get a technical jobs, and lot of technical jobs are going to come in India in next 5 years. So more tools you know, more better it is. And third, take an image with that tool. Why? I will explain you in a little bit. Then this was an experiment. So like experimental skills, you do not actually get a tool just tomorrow. You have to wait for it. Sometimes you have to ask people, you have to send an emails and so on and so forth. But computational skills are extremely important as well. Computer can do so much for us. Okay, there are so many things that you can do with a computer. You only have to be creative. You have to think. Many days people come and ask, sir, how or Bia, how do we learn Python? How do we learn? How much important coding is for physics people? How should we know the coding? How to learn coding? From where to learn coding? Coding. It's not. It's a very wrong idea. Okay. So coding is like a speaking skill. Okay. How much important is German language for us? If you are going for Germany, it is very important. If you're not ever going to Germany, it's not important. Okay. So you have to think what you want to do with the coding. Always learn in the form of projects. So if you are not able to think a project for yourself, you can go to many websites, Python learning websites, MATLAB learning website, SQL is a very good website, Excel is a very good. You can go and there are many already built projects which you can see. If you like any project, for example, make a security system. For example, you log into any website, right? Then you have to put your username, password, captcha. How do actually people make this? Okay. How do actually people actually make this? So once you know that, then all the commands are similar. You have to use loops. You have to think in terms of algorithms. You have to back-end development. What is front-end development? If I do this code, how it will look on the screen. So all these things are very simple. This is called web development. Then you have a lot of data with yourself. How you can actually find something useful from that data. Third, which a lot of physicists use is actually how to plot the various graphs, how to solve the differential equations. There are many differential equations you can solve very easily. If you go on and see the websites, then you can go on those websites. Those websites are very nicely made actually. then you can actually do the integrations there. You only have to put the values, okay, and it will do integration for you. It will do area under the graph, points of intersection, maximum minimas of your function, plotting the graph of that function, doing simulations, so on and so forth. And these things are very easy, actually very easy. You may think that this is very hard because you are thinking in a proper perspective that if I do this, what will happen? If I that will happen, if I will get job or not, if this what, if this what. No, you need answer to all the questions till the end, only then you start something. Then it becomes very hard. But if you just start for being fun, that I want to learn this, then very soon, then you will actually come to know what are the opportunities in the field. And then you find those opportunities. In the beginning, you won't know the opportunities. That is for sure, 100% sure. But very soon you will start attracting the opportunities. For now, let's say you start thinking that how to earn money, okay? But once you know these skills, Python, MATLAB, you will be eligible to do much more freelancing jobs than you are actually today are. Okay, many people want to get many things done on Excel, just on Excel, but Excel is not also a very easy tool. It's a very hard tool. You can do a lot of coding and do a lot of formulas on Excel as well. SQL is definitely very good advanced tool. MATLAB is simply for research purposes. Python is a very broad. You should definitely learn Python, but learn in the forms of project. Do not start learning in the form of courses. I hate courses. Whenever some people say, okay, I have a Python course, don't do that. They will teach you how to write multiplication sign in Python, do this, that. That's not good. You should learn Python in the form of projects. You should know what I want to achieve in Python. Okay, I want to make this in Python. And Python is a tool for you. You don't want to make Python, you just want to make something and using Python. Use Python. And when you use Python, you learn Python. Okay, so have a clear goal. Otherwise, whatever you will do in Python, you will forget in a month. And again, after a month, you are thinking, how do I learn Python? The same question, because now you have forgot everything, how to define functions, everything. Because that was not important to learn. The important was to, if you want to do something with this, how I can actually use Python. Okay, for example, let me tell you very simple. Let me tell you, if you have a question, okay, I want to send all my friends, okay, all my friends birthday wish, and I usually forget, so it should automatically go. They should automatically receive a message on WhatsApp, or let's say on an email. They should automatically receive a message. I should not have to do it. So I will predefine it everything, and they will receive the birthday wish on their with a very good poster on their email. How do you do that? That's a project, very simple project. You don't have to wish them ever. It will, or your AI will automatically do it for you. But how? Can you make this? Can you make this? Start with very simple things. Okay, like this. Can you make this? Okay, so these kind of things you should think. How can we use artificial intelligence coding to do the simple things in our life? Once you know that, your demand in the market, you have experimental skill, you know how to earn the money, you know how to do the coding, how to think in terms of coding, how to solve problems, because whenever problem will come, you can think it in from many directions. As a manager, because you know how to manage people, how to earn money, how to do things. As a computer person, you can think. As an experimentalist, you can think. As a theoretical physicist, you can think about that problem. And these all things are called process engineers. Process engineers are the people who can think entire process from many ways, and their salaries are more than 20 lakhs. Process engineers in many companies. You can just go and look at their profiles. Okay, so very soon you will realize that if I know all these things, this jam just is a very small thing. It's a very small thing. If you qualify, you will get an opportunity to be at the best place in India. But if you and at that place, you will be able to make so many wonders, because now you are a person who is well aware, who knows how to do things. Otherwise, you will just go to IIT and there is no use of IIT for you. Okay, you will just go there, waste your time, have another degree, and still you don't know how to earn a meal. Still you don't know. Even after MSc, you will say how to earn a million. So that should not be the case. So even if you don't qualify the exam, you know that, okay, I am not qualified the exam, but I can do much better in my life. Within next 2-3 years, I can earn more than 15 lakhs per year. Okay. And that sort of confidence comes when you have something within yourself. It do not comes just by numbers or ranks. Okay. And it should not come with numbers or ranks. Numbers of ranks are good up to some extent, but resolutions should have these all things. Okay. So this was about the skills, that these skills you should learn. Any question till here? Then we will move to next thing. Yeah, anything, guys. Is it making sense? Okay. Speechless. Is it making sense, guys? समझ आ रहा है?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
अभी पहले तो नहीं वीडियो देखी ना, किसी वीडियो में सेम बातें तो नहीं बोली?
No, sir.
Okay, so whenever you think I am being cringe, my content is just like others, please feel free to stop me. Okay, so this is pure basic experience based things which I'm telling you. I have done degrees in IITs. I am in IISc. Still I'm telling you, IIT degree is only useful for few people. And how to be that few people? I'm teaching you that. It's much more important than learning what is EM waves. Okay, so it is making sense to everyone, each and every individual. I want you to say yes, each and every 37 people. Is it making sense to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very nice. Very nice. Any question if you have, I will wait for 30 seconds, then we will move forward.
भैया वो freelancing के बारे में पता ना?
Can you repeat? वो क्या था?
Freelancing के बारे में पता ना?
Freelancing. So freelancing websites, what happens in freelancing websites? Like, okay, so first of all, there are many. Yeah, tell me. How is it?
ना भैया, लगभग ये सब जॉब में कितना आवर देना चाहिए आपके हिसाब से?
24 hours, even if you have to give it. Okay. The only thing that you have right now is time. Am I right? You have money? No. You have respect? No. You have power? No. What do you have? Time. So don't think about what you have so much in excess. Right? You don't have to sleep every day. Once you have so many things to do, then you will realize that I do not have to sleep every day. Am I right or wrong? Once you have so many opportunities and you want to do all those things, you will actually realize I do not actually have to sleep every day. I was sleeping every day because I had too much time. But let's say you have to cover the syllabus, then you have to sleep every day because it's so boring to keep studying that. Okay. So very soon you will realize you can manage anything in this world, doesn't matter. So the Vedika, to answer your questions, there are websites like freelancers.com and there are many other freelancing websites. On this website, what you can do is actually one kind of jobs which I have seen is that many foreign students post their assignments, which you can actually solve them. And they pay you like $10, $20 like that. These kind of jobs you can easily take. You can easily solve assignments which are related to physics or mathematics. Number two, things like doing some sort of Excel things, Python things, very basic coding kind of things. Other kind of jobs are included. For example, you can teach someone, you can teach some lectures. There are so many ways to do things. There are many platforms that says make a short video and upload and you will get money to do that. So you have to look for the ways. Even you have to tell me the ways because I haven't looked all the possible ways in which you can earn money. You have to look that. There are many actually. People are earning money upside down these days on internet. So one thing which I can surely tell you, you can solve the assignments of the foreign students. I have seen that. I have seen people doing that and they get like $10, $20 for one assignment. Okay, if not, you can, yeah. Huh? Can you repeat? Freelancer.com is a good website. Freelancer.com. There are many others also. You can, I'm forgetting the names, but there are many others also. Okay, so any other question, guys? We should move forward, or any question?
Hello. Yeah, I want to ask one question.
Very sure. Ask me.
Actually, I have completed my MSc. So, like you told that the experimental skills. So, my college is over. So, what is the scope for me to do such kind of things? Because
Oh,
in my college or state, in that college, there were no such what I can say resources to do such kind of projects or anything else, or there were no guide for me to tell me such kind of things. So I have completed my BSc also and MSc also. So now I'm preparing for GATE and NET to get into PhD. So what are uh, chances for me or better resources, or what can I do for these kind of experimental skills?
okay. So you see here, these are the new year resolutions. Okay, these are the things you need to complete in a year. Okay, for now, if you are preparing for competitive exam, right? So let's say you're preparing for GATE and NET. So you can plan accordingly. Let's say for now, I will learn computational skill. I will learn this. I will do this. When I am getting into PhD, let's say by August, okay, you will be in the PhD. Then in the PhD, I will be in a good university. There I will be learning experimental skills, right? So within a year, you achieved both the targets. Am I right? So
Okay.
you don't
Yeah,
have to
right.
start each and everything from day one. Second of
Right.
all, I can say is there are many paid workshops. For example, they will take like 3,000, 4,000 rupees from you. For example, IIT Roorkee and many IITs provide that. Some are actually free as well. If you are able to convince, they are actually not able to convince that if you just mention very straightforward, if I need this workshop, so on. Most of the time it's free, but sometimes it's also paid. So you can go for those also. But that should be second. If your ranks do not come good, then you can think about those. If your rank comes good, then you will be anyway going to PhD and you will have the chance to do that. So plan accordingly.
Okay.
Right.
And one more thing I just wanted to ask. Like you said, these experimental skills and computational skills, I know they are beneficial for the PhD and further education, but also are they mandatory, or they just mention these things in interview purpose, or what?
No, not at all. I knew nothing, no experimental skills when I got into the PhD in engineering in IISc. It's entirely experimental what I am doing right now, and I had no experimental background.
Okay. So I was confused whenever when I listened this. So I
Yeah,
was like, it was a regret kind of thing got in my mind that I haven't done this in my BSc and MSc. So it was
yeah.
like this is very regretful thing that I haven't learned these skills in my entire education. But that was the first thing came into my mind, that it is mandatory for PhD or
No.
like that.
No. So it's not second of all about regret, which I can say, even if you learn few tools in next 1 year, you will be above 90% of Indian students. Okay, so you are not late yet. No one knows this in BSc. So even if you do this in next 1 year, you will be much above 90% of Indian students. Second, what I will say is these are not important for PhDs or something like that. It is important for the job market. So in the job market or in the foreign opportunities, this is more important. In Indian PhDs, no one will ask you, have you done any experiment before? They may ask you about MSc project, that's it. So that's a thing. So don't think so in PhD it will matter. In job market it
Okay,
will
okay.
matter. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay. Okay. So should we move forward? Any more questions? I
Hello,
think
sir.
yeah, tell me.
Sir, you were telling about the problem you have solved on which website, or that has given you 30,000. Means
So
I have to apply.
nowadays these websites are not good, but I started doing on Sheg. Nowadays it's not very beneficial because there are many other websites have came. So I started doing on this website.
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. Okay, so let's move forward. I think otherwise we will overshoot the time. So third skill, which I think not skill, oh sorry, third resolution which you should know is, if I search, let's say the first person I can see in the list of students here is Aditi Chauhan. So if I go and search Aditi Chauhan, I should be able to find Aditi Chauhan. An exact person, Aditi Chauhan. I can challenge you, just go and search yourself. You will not be able to find yourself. So who are you? Are you a ghost? Let's say you are asking a company to pay you, let's say 20 lakhs, 25 lakhs rupees per year. And don't you think the first thing that they will do is search you on the Google? Who are you? Let's say you want to be in the top research institutes, let's say MIT. Okay, we think MIT is a very hard to get. Let's say you want to be in MIT. Don't you think when you apply, they will first thing they will look upon is who are you? Okay, everyone has done the physics courses. They don't know who your teachers were. They don't know how you studied, what books you studied. They don't know anything. How they will find you, how they will know you, how they will trust you that let's bring this person can solve our problems. Because India is going through a startup phase. There are so many startups building up. And what does startups need? Can you tell me? What does startups need? Think about it. A new company, just 5 people in that. What do they need?
Skill.
Do they,
Fund.
Problem
yeah,
solvers.
do they need the people जिनको train करना पड़े? What do you think? Do they need the people? Do they have that sort of infrastructure to train you actually? To teach you coding, to teach you that, to teach you so? No, how do they trust you? They want trustable people. That okay, I can trust this person. If you are applying for a job, let's say it needs 5 years of experience. Why people say experience? Why experience is important? Because they trust you. Then it comes with a trust. If you have worked in some company for 4 or 5 years, then you are able to maintain that trust that okay, this person knows how to do the job, and then they hire you. But even if you want that kind of jobs which have 4 or 5 years of experience without having any experience, then you have to give that company a trust that I am the right person for this job. And how do you get that trust? How that person gains that trust? So if that person search you on a Google, you should appear. I am not saying on the top. If your name is Amitabh, you may not be on the top. Amitabh Bachchan will be on the top, but you should be there. If they write Amitabh from, let's say, IIT Delhi, then Amitabh should come out. Okay. And how do you make this social presence? So very first thing, create a website for yourself. So this website, free websites you can make on a Google websites or Wiki websites, whatever website portal you want to take. Even if you want to take a web hosting, that's very easy to take, just 3,000-4,000. But if you want to make a free website, that's good. They work very fine. So make a Google website, create a website for yourself. And in that website, showcase yourself that this is me, your photographs, okay, the courses which you have taken, who taught you those courses, how much marks you scored in those courses, what books you have read, what projects you have done. That's why I told you whenever you do an experiment, take an image with that equipment. So put all the images in that. So make a one page where you say projects and experimental tools. So all the tools you have done, image with that tool, mention the project you've done. All those tools should be there. At least 5, 6, 10 tools. You can keep updating your website whenever you learn a new tool. Then what computational skills you know, what projects you have done on that. Okay, showcase your projects, right? What conferences you go to. Let's say you go to a conference and there HC Verma sir is there. Just go to HC Verma sir and ask, sir, can I take image with you? He won't say no to you. Take an image with HC Verma. Put it on your website. It actually builds a trust in the person's mind when they see you doing that. If you are visible on the social media, it is like a trust. and it is like an asset for your entire life. Don't think very much in a small perspective. We all think in a small perspective, that will this help is on getting the first job. Getting the first job is not everything. You have to create assets for your entire life. The things which can keep paying you. Let's say you are in a job, still your website is online. People are seeing you, and suddenly someone calls you and try to give you an opportunity. These things happens actually. These things happens. Okay, when people, because there is a huge market who wants to give the job, and there is a huge market who wants to take the job, but that both markets are not suitable for each other. Once you become suitable for the people who actually wants to hire, then they will fight with each other to hire you, but you have to be eligible for that. You can't say I'm from a physics background, I do not know these skills. I know these skills, man. I know how to make websites, and I know how to make killer websites. Then they will hire you. Okay. Second thing on your website, your people should come to your website. Why they will come to your website? Because you should provide some value to them. What kind of values? For example, there are many websites you might have visited many times. Whenever you have to plot a graph, right? You have to go to some website. So provide that graph plotter on your own website. Integrate that. So people come to your website and they put a function and your website gives them a graph. Or for example, they want to use a scientific calculator. They can come to your website. For example, if you are good in music, you can put a music playlist. For example, when you are in a stressful mood, what music you can listen. If your exams are coming up, what music you can listen. What kind of music you can listen before going to sleep. If you are good in music, you can do this. Many people listen to music. They have a very good taste in music. You can easily do these things, right? You can give the valid YouTube links so that there are no copyrights. Okay, you can use that. Then you can give them a physics trivias, physics formula sheets, some good facts, some entertainment, or some sort of art. If you are good in art, put your art there. So add some value to the website. So people think that I should go to this website. If let's say you think in the market there are no good website which provides all the previous year questions at one place, provide that in your website so that people come for that, but also looks at you, that who this guy is, okay, who this girl is, or who this boy is, where he is doing. So it is both beneficial for the students and also for the recruiters and everything. You may put two different websites as well. It's up to you. Whatever your creativity is, here you have to show your creativity. What you can showcase, what value you can provide to the people. And also you have to showcase each and everything about yourself. Don't put I have eaten this food, but say I know how to cook this food. Okay, I am a good cook. I have made this website. Cook. Okay, so your hobbies, I am a cook. Many people write that I am a good chef in their resume. How do a company believe that you are a good chef? Tell me, just by looking at your CV. Okay, and even if so that's why the companies don't even look at the hobbies because of this reason. But if you are giving a website link along with your CV, then a person won't have to look at your CV. That person will not even look at your CV. That person will look at your website because it's much more attractive to look at. He will go through their website. Then he will believe that, okay, he is a good chef because he has put all the images of the things he have cooked for himself. All that trust that will come. They will think that you are a genius person. I am also working for my own website from last 4 or 5 months. I haven't made this live. I am also working on it, and it is not something that you can make in 2 days. It's a hard job. Trust me, it's a hard job. So you have to start working from now so that within by next year you have a good social presence. Then along with the website, you should have a good LinkedIn profile, good Instagram profile. Okay. And if possible, if you think you can manage or you have some ideas, you can make an active YouTube channel if you have ideas. Okay. It's not compulsory, but LinkedIn profile is compulsory. I will say Instagram is also mostly important. The reason being because In Instagram, you can actually connect to the people personally, right? So if anyone wants to connect with you personally, they can come to your Instagram, send you a request. And LinkedIn is very important for professional relations. So these profiles should be very active, and at least 1000 plus visitors should come to your profiles every year, especially on LinkedIn. It happens for very basic people also. 1000, 2000 people comes on your LinkedIn profile. It should happen. You should connect to the CEOs of different companies, HRs of different companies. So they should, if they accept your request, they will start getting your content. So if you are putting any content, they are liking your contact image. So when ultimately you are applying to their company, it's much easy for you to get a job. Even if you have a very basic coding skills or very basic skills, you may have a chance to get those jobs. So let's say in between PhD, you think you don't want to do PhD, or let's say in between physics, you think I don't want to do PhD. I want to become a product manager. I want to do a program manager. Okay. Managers posts are very good. They pay you very good salary. Then these things will definitely help you. And even if they don't help you in getting first job, they will definitely help you in getting second, third, fourth job. Okay. And that is much more important, because once you have a first job, then people see what extra this person has, so that we pay him for extra 5-6 lakhs. That is much more important. So have a social presence. So when you search yourself next year on Google, you should appear as a very good person. So that should be your resolution. Okay. Any questions still here? So सबको sense बनी? Is it senseful to everyone?
Yes,
Are
sir.
you, are you able to understand me? Yes, no, everyone. Yes, no.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All of you. I want to hear from all of you. Are you
Yes, sir.
making sense? Great.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Great.
Yes,
Great.
sir.
Great. So will you do these things?
Yes,
Or
sir.
is it great? So do these things.
Yes, sir.
So okay. Any questions? Otherwise, we will move forward. No questions? Okay. Now, next two are actually simpler ones. Yeah, Aditi, tell me.
Means how can I add like graph plotter scientific calculator to my website?
Yeah, this you have to learn actually. Okay. You can do it. There is something called PHP. Okay, there are Moodle websites you can make. There are Moodle is a name you can. Okay, I will give you some names so that you can just go and search Moodle. Second, PHP coding. Okay.
Yeah.
HTML बुक क्या बोलते हैं उसको? HTML. Okay, something I will not recalling the name. These things you can do. Very simple actually. Once you know, there are many videos available. They will teach you, and you can do this. Nothing difficult. Okay. It's difficult, a little bit time consuming, but within few months you can do this. Okay, but first make a website for yourself. Okay, then keep on adding things.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, so let's move forward. Other two resolutions are actually not much difficult, and you can do it. And this is for your personal growth. Personal growth actually. How to open up your brain. These actually is about that. Your brain should be open. It should not be a closed loop. It should not depend upon what your prejudices are. Hindus think Muslims are bad. Muslims think Hindus are bad. Okay, so these kind of thinking you should not have. You are a well aware person. So think about any one social topic. I will recommend you to have this resolution. Think about any one social topic. For example, if you think reservation is bad, so let's take reservation policy. If you are general, you 100% think reservation is bad. Okay, so let's take reservation. Then maybe LGBT rights. Then maybe religion. Some Hindus are very saying that okay, no, Muslims have done this to us. Some Muslims think okay, Hindus have done this to us. So let's say religion. Some people think in India there is a huge unemployment. So let's take unemployment. Some people may think, okay, our judiciary system is not good. Okay, the justice is delayed. Date per date, date per date. Okay, let's take judiciary system. Or let some people think, okay, stock market. It excites you. What is stock market? What is Nifty? What is Sensex? What are these things? Take any one topic and figure everything out about this topic. So if you are taking reservation, let's say, so if you are against reservation, then you should have enough facts that you can actually defend reservation also. It's not about you can oppose reservation, but you should be able to defend it as well. Why reservation is here? Why it is needed? Okay, what benefit it is having? Why it was came into existence? What was, in which year it came? What, all those things. What entire story about reservation, or everything about stock market, everything about unemployment, right? What are the unemployment figures in India? In which sectors people are getting the most jobs? Why people are not getting the jobs? What are the problems about that? Any one topic. I'm not saying all the time, any one, and it can be any. This is just a list. You can choose any. And then by the end of the year, and by the way, this can also be a good content for your website. Okay, if you are activist on some topic, you can put all the latest news articles on that topic, whatever new things happens, what was your opinion on that? Okay, so let's say any Dalit was beaten up in any village. You quote that news and then put your vision, your opinion, that what was your take on that? Was he beaten because he was Dalit, or because it was just a fight between them? Or what was the case there? What was your opinion? So by the end of the year, you should be able to give the talk of at least 2 to 3 hours continuously on this topic. You should be a master of this topic. You should know each and every fact about this topic. You should be able to take a debate on this topic and beat even a best debater of the world. Okay, so this should be your goal. This will make you well aware. Then you know you are a well aware citizen, and I can tell you people actually laugh when you don't know about your anything other than physics. Then people laugh. Okay, then they call you nerd, and you don't have to be a nerd. You should be aware citizen. You are an adult. Now you are also given rights to vote. So at what topic you are giving the vote? Okay, no one tells you that. No one tells you. You should just go and vote. But on what basis I should vote? What is a basis behind my giving the vote? If some government has done everything good, but let's say there is one topic, unemployment, they are not doing good in that, then why should I vote for them? Or if they have done a very good work in judiciary system, then I will vote for them. So whatever topic is related to your mind, have a deep knowledge about that. And that should also be a basis of your awareness about your own society, from where you are coming. For example, let's say you are from Punjab, then the topic could be why people are going to Canada. Why so many students are going to Canada? What are the good things? What are the bad things? How it is impacting us? So this should be the one resolution that you should definitely take. Okay, and you should work on that. Okay, any questions still here before I go to the last resolution? Okay, how many of you think this one was important? था important कि नहीं? Time waste चाहिए. Okay, okay. So सबको समझ आ रहा है यहाँ तक? Everyone clear till here? Everyone? Is it okay? Fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So let's move on to the last one. Last one actually is the one which every year every individual do. So I have to repeat this. This is called discipline. I will wake up every day at this time, that all that sort of bullshit. That's called discipline. Now, what sort of discipline I want you to take as a resolution? So discipline of not saying no to opportunities. I will not say no to any opportunity that will be given to my direction. Given that I like that opportunity. If you like sports, then all the activities you can be a part in sports, which you can manage, you should take that opportunity. If you don't like sports, then let's say stage talks, okay, participating in debate competitions, so on and so forth. If you are given some chance to do a leadership, for example, class representative, or maybe placement coordinator, so on and so forth, there are so many opportunities that are there. Projects, as we discussed, there could be many projects. Let's say you are searching on Google some projects, you find, you are given a chance to do those projects, do them. Sometimes you also have to take a decision. If it means that you have to quit your education for 6 months, let's say after between BSc and MSc, in order to do some good project in which you will get paid, do that. Doesn't matter. Do MSc next year. Who cares? Our education system should also be like a USA. We should not be able to just do BSc and then immediately we have to do MSc. It's not that. If there is some good project in which you are getting, like, let's say 10,000, 15,000 rupees, you are learning so much in that project, do that now. Who is stopping you? Do those projects. So look for the opportunities. Discipline of taking up the opportunities. Second, if you want to do all these opportunities, one thing you need to remember, you need to work daily in a very disciplined manner. It does not matter at what time you sleep, at what time you wake up, how much you eat, on weekends how much you work, doesn't matter. You should work every day. Work means works. In everything there should be a work. If you are opening Telegram, you should have work in that. If you are opening Instagram, there should be some work associated with that. Because now what I have given you, whenever you will open Instagram, it will remind you that, okay, you have to make a social presence. Okay, so now you are not able to enjoy Instagram without doing work. So everything should be related to work. Okay, it will put you in a very restless manner, but it's good. At this age, you should not be at a rested stage. You should be restless. So you need discipline. Every day you need to do work. And maintaining a discipline is always hard when you do not have interesting things to do. I have given you many interesting things to do. So I hope that you will be able to maintain the discipline. Okay, discipline does not mean studying every day 6 hours. That's not discipline. Discipline means I will work every day. Doesn't matter how many hours. Maybe if only 2 hours work is needed, I will do 2 hours work. If 10 hours, 20 waking up at 5 a.m. just like Akshay Kumar is not a discipline. It's good for him, not for us. If you want that kind of discipline, then it's up to you. Okay, but discipline should be there in yourself. If you have some works to do, then you should be doing that work. It does not mean that you just keep failing, because you can start many things, but in order to end those things, this group, I can give you an example. You can see many Telegram channels. I can give you an example of many Telegram channels which opened, they floated like 1-2 tests and then they are not uploading any more content. Isn't it? Have you seen such Telegram channels? Many Telegram channels. They open up, for few days they upload a content, and within less than a year they stop doing it. So these were actually the students who actually qualified the exam. They thought, okay, we will also do this, and then immediately within a year they realized that it's very hard to be a disciplined, and then they stopped it. But I can say from last 3 years, our group is growing every year. Every year I'm getting more busy, 100 more busy. Still, I am also growing this channel at the same pace. Why? Because I know where discipline at this age can take me when I am in 30s. Whatever assets I am creating at this age will pay me off 30s, in my 28s, when I'm married, when I want to work less. Then all the work which I'm putting right now will actually come back to me in the form of finance, in the form of respect, in the form of opportunities which I will need at that time. Okay, so everything is not about first job. Remember that. It is about your career, and career, when you say, it's a long-term thing. Think in terms of that. Because let's say when one thing fails, second should be there. If second thing fails, third should be there. Third fails, fourth is there. So that kind of things only happens when you are very diverse kind of person. Studying 6 hours a day for one exam will not make you diverse. Okay, but that is also important. You have to qualify the exams. I have qualified all the exams. I am not against that. It is very important. But other than that, these things are also important. So with this, I think I will end all my resolutions, which I think you should take. Now I can openly take any questions if you want. So if you are watching this as a recorded session, this is available on YouTube, okay, of Physics by RN YouTube channel, right? So now I can take questions.